In Yo-Ho news.
Yo-ho, yo-ho.
Pirate's life for me.
Submitted by Carlos, not Mexican.
Beep beep.
What
It's
the?
not Mexican.
That's weird.
Disney is now removing the wench auction from its Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Oh, that girl was so hot.
What's the winch option?
When you know the ride, you know the ride, right?
Yeah.
You know the scene where there's like buy a bride,
Yeah.
and those are the wenches.
You know what's sad?
What?
I'm not even mad about that. What I'm mad about is they changed the Treasure Island theme and they made it that fucking Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Why?
I don't
And then at the
know.
very end, it's Jack Sparrow. What the fuck, man?
Well, I mean, he's throughout the whole ride.
Oh
He's
yeah.
hiding in different places, like drinking, and then he's like over here.
The Indiana Jones ride is pretty cool.
It is dope. I love that
You know,
one.
one time, what's his name? That guy that plays Jack Sparrow?
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, Johnny Depp. He fucking trolled everybody by playing Jack Sparrow in the Pirates ride.
Damn,
one
that's
of
so
the real
dope.
ones.
That's my favorite ride though.
His favorite ride too. So when he got the role, he was like over the moon.
Yep. But I'm sad that they changed that shit because they need to bring it back to the old school.
Yeah. So after 50 years of having the wench auction in the ride, they have now decided. Disney has now decided to change that scene in 3 of their parks. So it's gonna be the one in Anaheim, the one in Paris, and the one in Orlando.
Why?
So they're gonna change it to just an auction.
That's fucking whack.
So it says auction, sell your loot. And the redhead's still gonna be there because she's a favorite.
Yeah,
But
she's hot.
She's the best one.
She's gonna be holding stuff, and then there's gonna be a line of men and women that are holding their junk that are gonna be up for
That
auction.
works for me. Fuck it. They already fucked it all up anyway.
Yeah, they fucked it up with a Jack Sparrow. That's more offensive than that shit.
So I didn't get an article for that.
You know what's offensive? For people that love dogs, that fucking doggy with a key in his mouth.
For me, it's not. That was my favorite part.
With the fucking guys trying to lure the doggy. They shouldn't use dogs for entertainment like that. Fucking bitches.
Oh, I was saying that's my favorite part because the dog's loyal to its master, and he's like, ha 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 ha, you're a bad guy.
But they're using dogs for entertainment. That shit's wrong.
They're not real dogs.
I still don't like it. It's a
Well,
bad imagery.
they also have a parrot in there too.
Oh my god, don't tell him about the parrot.
Fuck birds.
What's wrong with the wench scene?
So they're just saying that this ride needs like an upgrade with the times, and that there's just kind of
The
a
ride is not of the times. It's a
It is now
historical
because
thing.
it's a.
Period piece.
Yeah, it's a period piece.
half of the reaction is good. It's about time we get an upgrade. Whatever. The other half, which is seems like it's the majority, they're saying like, you know, this sucks. I'm gonna read one comment. It says, as one of the last rides Walt Disney oversaw, I'm very sad they felt the need to change this. We need to stop shielding people from history. Why don't we just give all the pirates cell phones instead of interacting with each other?
Yeah.
I bet you they're gonna take away that guy chasing the girls around too.
Well, there's one where the girl's chasing the guy.
Or because she's fat. So see, now they're body shaming. Everything is gonna be, oh no, see, that's the fat girl chasing that guy because she's fat and she doesn't get no dick. And then all these other ones are like, oh, they're raping women.
Maybe it's just because like I think like as a kid, my mom taught me not to care about stupid shit. Like it's kind of like this. It's like, how much does it affect your life? And so it's coming to the point now where maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, and this could be a little bit of my cynicism. But if there is a small group that's offended, that's what the majority should follow now. It's like, I feel like that's very offensive, one, like, you know, of like a few select people. So now we all have to back that person. Like, either way, you're gonna find something every day in the rest of your life that's gonna offend you. It's not gonna change. Once you fix one thing, something else is gonna offend you.
I actually think that Walt Disney should have made the pirate shit real, because when I was a little kid and I rode that ride, it was scary.
It was.
I was afraid of pirates and I wanted to be one. But then imagine if like we're making it so sugar coated, right? If that was already scary but I wanted to be one, now it's so sugar coated that kids are gonna believe like, oh, pirates are cool people.
Yeah, when historically they're not.
You should have pirates chopping fucking heads and like really raping people and
I don't know
fucking
about that, bro.
shit. Then kids will be like, this is what piracy was. When the pirates come to town, be careful.
Yeah, but going back on what you were saying about everyone getting offended over everything, like I could see the supporters of this, because they're saying like, well, I bring my kid here and my kid's getting influenced by everything around. But it's like, dude,
It's your job as a parent to let them know too, though. Like,
Exactly.
That's probably lazy parenting.
Back in the day, when pirates took over towns, they rounded up all the ladies and they sold them to be brides. Ooh, scary.
yeah.
Don't be a pirate.
It's kind of like when Django Unchained came out, right?
Yeah.
That was a period piece about slavery, and they were using the N-word profusely. People got up from the theaters and they walked out. They're like, how dare he put that word in there? It's a fucking period piece, you fucking dumb fucks.
If I see a Western and there's like a bunch of Chinese people with bad English and they're working on the
watching
railroad,
that shit.
yeah, it's like, dude, that's historical. I get it.
I'm not watching it, right? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it just, I don't know. Like, I think that everything is, it's a big deal. Everything is becoming a big deal now. And maybe it's just my part, like, I just don't give a fuck enough to care. But this stuff has been around since I was a kid. It hasn't really affected me.
I kind of see the parents' position now, because I think if I was, you know, another day in time when I was a child and I look at that shit and I go, oh, pirates are cool, they're selling women. I wanted to be a pirate, and then I would have ended up being a pimp because I wanted to sell women just like pirates do.
But you wouldn't, because you have good parents that are explaining it to you.
Yeah, I wasn't a fucking idiot. That's the thing. I saw that shit at 6 years old and I was like, wow, this is scary. They're selling brides away. I wouldn't want to be the bride being sold.
I think we also, like, if it's like with children too, like from what I'm seeing, like trending online and stuff, is that we have a tendency now, or people who don't have kids, right? They have a tendency to say, I'm trying to protect my future kids from stuff, when really, in my personal opinion, you shouldn't be trying to protect your kids. You should be trying to give them values to strengthen them as human beings, to be able to fight everyday life things. Because I don't want my kid to always see something, get pissed off or upset about every little thing, and then become a bitch, in the sense that you whine every day about stuff that it affects you emotionally. You can whine and complain and joke around, but if it affects you as a human being where you can't function because of all these external stuff, I don't want that shit.
You know what they should be complaining about is the high fucking prices at Disneyland.
Yes, that's a bigger fucking problem.
You know what's a bigger problem than fucking wenches? Very expensive.
No, Disney's taking money from your kid. Because you could have been using that on your kid.
I also think it's a big problem they don't have enough churro stands and pretzel stands, because by the time I buy a churro, as I'm walking to the next churro stand, I already burned off that churro, and I need to have another churro in the middle.
Yep.
I don't want to have to burn off all those churros as I'm going from one stand to
Is there
another.
honestly one thing that you've eaten at Disneyland that you would eat outside and say, this is fucking bomb?
Nope.
The cream cheese filled pretzel.
That's bomb. But also, when you're in the land of magic, I eat
You're
the
so
corn, I eat the churro, the turkey leg,
The Dole Whip.
the Dole Whip. There's that fried chicken place from the pink and white place. What is that place called?
I know what you're talking about.
There's that place. And then the fucking frozen lemonade shits.
And then you're like $100 in the bag right now.
Yes, I am.
$200.
But my inner child is
Real
smiling.
piracy right there. That the whole pirate ride should be fucking Disneyland. You just go on that thing and it's like Walt Disney cracking up and it's people paying all this fucking money. Fucking turkey leg and shit. $20 turkey leg. And it's dry as fuck too.
Another water bottle.
I was fucking upset when I first had that turkey leg.
It's
That shit is dry and salty.
It's salty as a
What the
motherfucker.
fuck is that bullshit? That's literally a 4-pound piece of fucking beef jerky that I'm eating. Like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit. I was so upset because every time people eat that shit on the Instagram, they're like, ew, God. Fuck you, dude. So like, yeah, like when they eat that shit, they eat it like they've never seen food before in their life. And so I got hyped, right? I'm not a native. I'm from NorCal, son. So I went there, I grabbed it, I said, ah, and I threw it away.
Wait, but what about turkey legs at like festivals?
Well, Sacramento, when we have our state fair, that turkey leg's bomb because it's juicy as fuck. That shit's fucking salty and dry as hell.
I haven't been to Disneyland in a minute.
Let's go.
I want
I'm
to go
down.
before they fucking change this fucking sack of ball shit. I need to like remember. I need to fucking like ingrain it in my eyes before this pirate ride the pirate goes away. What if the pirate ride goes away?
Little ass eyeballs.
The fucking
Yeah, they're saying that they're gonna start the changes first in Paris this month.
Yeah, change it over there first.
And then next year they're gonna change it in Orlando and Anaheim.
Next, they're gonna take away the guns from the Buzz Lightyear ride because you can't. They don't want kids to shoot shit.
It's like a little cannon.
Oh yeah.
No, the Buzz Lightyear? No, it's a gun. Like,
Oh, it is. Yeah.
I actually only seen the first one. Never seen anyone after that.
We already had this conversation. Don't offend me.
But why does that offend you, bitch?
Because you didn't even really like. Because I love Toy Story, and you were like, nah, it's alright.
It's okay.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Don't fucking offend me.
No. Toy Story, like as
really good.
as a story, like it's really good.
It is really good, you piece of shit.
Everybody loves it. I think it's. I never said it was bad.
I know you, bitch.
I don't love it like everybody else.
And that's what the fuck pisses me off. I don't want to have this conversation.
You don't know the literary genius that they had put in there. You know, it's a literary genius.
I think there's a lot other animated films that came out.
That's why you have that shit on your lips.
People dissect
Like
it.
which one? Like which one? Which animated film you like?
Incredibles.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good movie. You know,
Not better than Toy Story. Are you kidding me?
Toy Story is a classic.
But then again, Toy Story is like The Sopranos. It was like the precursor and the innovator of a lot of animation.
I'm saying I liked it a
You
lot.
have to respect it.
Yeah.
Did you watch it when it first came out or later?
I watched it when it first came out, and I also watched it.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
You're
Because I watched
stressing
it
me out.
later, so that's why it wasn't wowie me.
What? Who did I marry? What?
No, because I watched it later, so I already saw a bunch of other stuff.
No, because that means your eyes are a very unbiased opinion, and so for me, I'm saying it's good. I'm not, but everybody says like, oh, Toy Story, you know. I'm like, no, it was pretty awesome. It was cool.
But I think if I watched it when it first came out at that time, my eyes haven't been game banged by all the other new shit. I would think I would have loved it.
But the
You know what I mean?
story.
No, it's
Are you
good.
considering only one or all of them?
I watched the first one, and I might have seen the second one, but that just goes to show that the second one wasn't memorable enough for me to
The
remember.
first and the third one's the
The
best.
first and the third.
It's pretty much like if I watched Lord of the
stop.
Rings. If I watched Lord of the Rings now, because it's already my eyes already been game banged by Game of Thrones, I might not like
Did
Lord
you
of the
open 'em
Rings as much as people who've watched Lord of the Rings for the first time without having been game banged by Game of Thrones and all of that other stuff.
We need to stop this
But I
conversation.
will say this though, Toy Story is like one of those films too, despite the fact that the animation obviously isn't up to par what's out now, it still stands the test of time. There's a lot of films that I've seen since I was a kid that I watch now as a piece of shit, like Karate
Yeah.
Kid. Karate Kid, I love that.
What?
Have you seen it recently?
I have the fucking DVD triple set.
Go watch it. Go watch it tonight, and then watch some fucking funny shit, cause you'll crack up throughout that whole thing.
I mean, okay, it's bad, but it's nostalgic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't stand.
It's like Bloodsport, you know?
Sports stands to the test of time. though.
Bloodsport
Whoa,
is
whoa, whoa!
a
Shut the fuck up.
masterpiece.
No.
Yes.
No.
What this?
No.
It's ahead of its time.
Dude, think about this.
It's the most multicultural film to
I saw
date.
it when it came
It's
out.
the
No.
most
I saw it.
multicultural film to date.
I saw it 5 years later.
Are you
No.
a Tanaka? Show us the death touch. What's a death touch? The Dim Mac. What's the Dim Mac? Death touch.
No wonder you guys don't like Toy Story. You guys hated your fucking childhood.
No,
That makes sense.
That is my childhood.
Toy Story
thinks that-
came out when we were older.
Okay, USA. Okay, USA.
Stupid.
And also, another film that doesn't stand the test of time, Judge Dredd. Fucking terrible movie.
It was terrible when it came
What the
out.
fuck are you talking about?
I am the law.
There you go.
That was a horrible movie.
Agent Hershey?
Hey, you guys want to stalk any of us? Well, go ahead down to the description box below and you can follow us on the Instagram and all kinds of stuff. For more videos,